Everyone knows me as the Clumsy Jedi. You probably don't know what I do for a living. Well, I am a self-published author. I've been writing since I was about 7 years old. The first full-length book I wrote was when I was about 13. Between the ages of about 15 and 19, I wrote 11 books. Most of them have gone missing. I've recently reread some of my old writing and I'm like, oh, that's not very good, but I've published 3 books. The first is a post-apocalyptic romance. It's about this engaged couple who are on opposite sides of the San Andreas Fault when it ruptures due to an 8.1 earthquake. It's, basically the end of California as we know it. It doesn't fall into the ocean or anything like that, but it's the story of these 2 people against a backdrop and they have to find their way back to each other. I'm not really happy with that one. It was edited almost to death, but I'm still not happy with it. But if I can find the right audience and fix the cover and maybe resize it into a pocket paperback, then maybe it'll take off. Who knows? The second book I published is called Son of Sherwood. It's an adaptation of the ancient Robin Hood legends, but retold from a more Christian perspective. It's about the conflict that Robin goes through trying to follow God's way and not man's way, and the two often conflict with each other, with as corrupt as the crown and even the clergy can be. Son of Sherwood is probably my favorite published book so far. It's the only one of my books that I've gone back and read multiple times. Anyone that's read it has really liked it. The third novel that I published wasn't in the... it didn't sell any copies. It was written for the 2013 National Novel Writing Month. It was published in early 2014. It's called Flipped Out, about an adult who starts taking gymnastics classes. And she's the oldest and the clumsiest, least coordinated person in the gymnastics class. I haven't really made that much money being a self-published author. The only royalty check that I ever got was for about $25, and I could never cash it because I didn't have a bank account at the time. I still don't. The best part about being an author is that you can make your own hours. You get to come up with some really cool things and kind of, what if it would, wouldn't it be cool if they did this, or wouldn't it be cool if they did that, or this would be neat, or just whatever's neat, and for myself, whatever I think would make an impact on someone's life. Disadvantages to being a self-published author are numerous. First of all, you have to do your own promotion. I can't promote my own material to save my life. I'm not an agent, and I don't have the money to hire an agent, so I'm sort of in a rut right now. Unless you get very, very lucky, you're never gonna make a very steady living off of it. Right now I've been going from job to job, odd jobs. I guess you could call me a Jane of all trades. The job I'm working right now is video editing for a friend, basically making a commercial for them. The reason I chose writing as my profession is because, well, for one thing, I've always been fairly good at it. I'm no Patterson, I'm no Rowling, I'm no Tolkien, I'm definitely no McCaffrey, but writing is one of the things I'm passionate about. I love doing it. I'm a storyteller by nature. I can't stop writing. I'm one of those writers who doesn't write because of a deadline. I write because I'm inspired to. And if my books can make an impact on someone's life, a positive impact, then that's all I can hope to do. The last book that I finished writing is called Forever Watchful. It's about a young lady who has been acting up a lot and who breaks into a rival high school and vandalizes someone's locker to get revenge for a tripped teammate at a track meet. And her mom sends her to her grandfather's ranch to straighten up, and she learns how to deal with her anger by working with horses. And in the process finds salvation. That one has yet to be published. Everyone says, oh, why do it self-publishing? Send it in to a regular publisher. Well, the truth is I don't have the patience to wait 3 to 6 months just to hear back from a publishing company. I'm actually working on 4 different books right now. a sequel to Son of Sherwood, a sequel to Forever Watchful, and 2 fantasy books. One of the fantasy books I got kind of stuck on. There's a little baby in there who's based on my niece, who was born with a cleft lip and palate. And it's sort of a what if thing, like what if the Romans had found America, what sort of world would they build? The other fantasy book I'm working on is the one I'm working the hardest on right now. It's a rewrite of a book I originally came up with in 2003, and it's called Song of Ryla. It's one of the classic epic fantasy things. It's got coming of age elements, the hero's journey, reluctant hero, magic talisman. It's not like Lord of the Rings in that the magic object is not evil. Instead of an evil object that the good guys are trying to destroy, this is a good object that the evil guys are trying to destroy. As I go along, I'm going to give you updates on word counts and publishing and cover design, and sort of go step by step through the process, talk about character development, story development, conflict, protagonist, antagonist. Basically storytelling 101, what it's like to be a self-published author, and frustrations with rejection letters or delays in publishing or cover design or what have you. So thanks for watching. I hope to see you again in my other writing vlogs, but until then, keep calm and write on.